Better than wolves. This guy. Hello, everybody, and oh, oops, you can probably hear my little bit of background chatter, but thankfully I don't have anything on. Anyway, so as the title down below says, and not slightly contrary to what the stream notification will have said, is actually Better Than Wolves today, but I definitely procrastinated a little bit getting everything set up. But we're all set to go now. As soon as I launch the game. Okay. Alright. Well, let us swap that over to... Oh, and, oh, okay, it is working. Awesome. Okay. Whew. And since it is weekend... Oh, skeleton. We got a nice long stream tonight. Hey, Bacon Angel. How's it going? Oh, here's Spider. Grab that. Oh, right. I am annoyingly low on food, but I need to get some more furnace fuel. So, quick run over to the woods. Quick note for anybody hopping in. Chat is going to look a little different today than what it normally does. I know you guys don't care, but... Or, well, it doesn't affect you guys too much, I guess I should say. But, for some reason, my chat monitor is not working correctly. Twitch probably updated something, and the program hasn't been updated yet. So I will have to... I've got a bit of a stopgap measure in place so that it at least shows up a little bit if enough people start talking. And, you know, given a long stream, and that it'll probably happen eventually. But I should make some dirt slabs and get those out so I can use them. And then we'll make it back over. Just want to get a little wood. So, all that aside, how's everybody else doing today? Or is it just me and Bacon Angel hanging out here? For now. Other people will hop by eventually. So how's your day going, Bacon? Okay. Woo! Ah. Yeah, that's, I was also doing that last night. One of my, well, I guess, former coworkers just got a new job, so, we were all celebrating him getting out of this hellhole. Well, I appreciate you coming by. Though, don't, yeah. If you need the sleep, please don't stay up on account of me. I mean, or do. I guess it's a little flattering, but, you know. Okay. Alright, made it back home. Oh, I'm actually... So the one problem with my home design is I'm going to have a real bad time if I ever come back without enough food. Seeing as I kind of built it so you have to jump your way in a little bit. But figure it out. Oh, that was almost out. So do that, and then... Actually, you know what? We don't probably need to do that. We can just toss that in there. Grab that back. Okay. I tried to use up all my other weird colored wool. Oh, that's got coal in it. Oh, that actually had a full stack in it. That's got my spare iron in it. Oh, actually, that's what I should get going up here. Oh, hey, Wired. Pumpkins. So that's gonna be good. Ah, there's the wool. Stuff that back in there. I guess we'll make a quick run out to my crafting table real quick to condense some of this stone. I need to... Oh, God, fucking damn it, shit. Got so much rotten flesh. I really shouldn't... I should probably just get rid of it all, but... Hopefully that sapling next to my house grows soon so I can use a crafting table without actually leaving my base. But, well, the game's not generally been too nice to me lately. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, actually. I finally got out of my old, shitty job. Well, sort of. I moved across, to a different spot, moved to a different spot in the company, so... Doing pretty good IRL, and the games have been going pretty well. So, you know, pretty good all around, really. Okay. So that's all that dealt with. Actually, I guess I might as well just really condense all this crap. I really, really need to get more string. But... not, oh, actually, I know where I can do that. Oh, that's not going to be fun, but... probably the best bet. Okay, so I guess next trip is going to be back to the mine and down into the abandoned mine shaft. It's down there for some string harvesting. Curse you, Flower Child, making abandoned mine shafts more valuable. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. Oh, no, I guess I can grab that last one before I head back. Continue working on... Oh, and I also think I got some ladders with the trip I made. I did. So, supposedly I can make them myself, but I'm betting the recipe involves fucking string, which I do not have an abundance of. Oh, that was interesting. So, yeah, better just to find them. Yes, speaking of... Yes, okay. And then... I do have some spruce. Do that. That's all cooked. Pitch that in there. So how are things going for you, Wired? Stick that down there. Okay. Yep. Turn to night. Oh! Hello, Papo. How's it going? Shit. I am super... running out of string. So I guess going, oh. Well. Not quite what I intended to do, but, you know, whatever works. And then... Nope, not there. Ah. Oh, that's nice, at least. Let's see here now. Need that done, and then we head up top here. Actually, this is not great, seeing as that's technically a spawnable. This is all spawnable space, so that could be bad. Oh wait, no, but like I'm always in here, so that's fine. Oh boy. Brain. Speaking of texture packs, super sad that Panda's not going to be continuing hers. Like, no offense, but like hers has just kind of always been. I've always just been a huge fan of DokuCraft style texture packs. So, yeah. That's interesting. Why did I not get all my dirt back? Oh, right, because stone shovels are garbage. You know what? No. Well, too late now. Oh, hey, Bob. that's all cooking. I think that'll actually need one more yet to finish off. Like, if nobody else who knows how to do it volunteers, I will, because I'd rather figure that out than not have that texture pack. And I kind of assume that I can, we've got a number of texture pack artists in the Better Than Wolves community. I'm sure somebody would be willing to give me a few pointers. So, but get all this shit on my inventory. See the rest of this all. Oh, that doesn't have any function. I need to reorganize this all at some point, but yeah. Okay. Pork jumps. So for everybody who wasn't here when I kind of did my thinking through on this, the current plan for going forward right now is I need to require more string and more resources, and there is an abandoned mine shaft down in the cave that I explored the other day. So, okay, I will keep that in mind. Yeah, I need iron and I need string, and both of them are in abundance in the mine shaft, or probably are. Because the current iron situation is I'm at 12 nuggets. So, I could make myself a fresh shovel, but, yeah. Mine shafts don't tend to go so well for me. But, also that bit of the cave is kind of a mess, and where I accidentally aggroed that enderman. But at the same time, I need the resources, so options are lacking. Thank you, Adibaha, though while I am somewhat fluent in Google Translate, my English is definitely my first language. So, yeah. Right, when that grows, I'm gonna have to make sure to cut it down immediately, or else the lava might do its thing. And then that would be bad, because turns out living in a room or in a house which is just tight spaces and wood walls does not go well with fire. No, the connected texture, Panda definitely was taking really good advantage of the connected textures. A lot of them I probably won't need to touch because, like, I don't expect glass to have any massive changes anytime soon. I mean, hopefully there's just somebody else available to do it, but where is that spider? Spider. Oh, there you are. Yes, yes. If you would please. No. Please. Look, buddy, I know you got webs in there. Alright, fine. But, like, she also did a bunch of stuff with those, like, furnaces have a giant connected texture, so if you had which actually probably won't work anymore with the texture updates to the front of them, But it was actually really cool where if you had a wall of furnaces rather than being a wall of individual furnaces, it looked like one giant singular furnace, which was pretty neat. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff. Okay. Let's get a little more string. Are you? You're full of shit. You're also full. Did I fill all my storage spaces already? Oh, these do have spots in it. Get that crap out of my inventory. That crap out of my inventory. That's always concerning, especially considering there are no animals in my immediate vicinity. And, is it rotten flesh that wolves are never supposed to eat ever, or was it something else? Yeah, okay. Lovely. Loaded wolf who's going to be hungry in load range. Oh, God. I should actually go hunt that fucker down and kill him. Because there's no goddamn animals within load range. Also, you're just a little prick, you know that? Wait for that zombie to die off. Oh, actually, what I should do while I'm waiting. Hi, Dallas. Nice to see you too. Chop a bunch of that. Get this out in my inventory. Right, that's cooking. I can actually take one of those, pitch all that in there. Okay, we'll worry about reorganizing my storage later. Point of all that was so that I could do that. And there's the signal torch. Off we go. Yeah, there's the creeper. Yep. I've not even died this time. Well, at least not in a while. Ooh. That's a skeleton. Oh, he's over there. Okay. That's not even a big deal. Hold on briefly while I do a little rearranging. Oh, whoops, wrong spot. Here we are. And now nothing can get in to attack me. And... Oops. Okay, I need to rearrange my inventory. I apologize, I'm not paying attention to chat too much right now. I'm trying to get my inventory arranged in a manner which I can understand. There we are. Yep, nice to see you as well, Zero Player. No, the old torches are burnt out and gone forever. Ooh, right, that could be... I also need to be careful about that now. because crude torches can... Actually, no, the crude torches can't affect those because they were placed before that change. So that's nice. Fuck. Alright. Anyway, which is the... Okay, there's the fresh torch. That's blocked, so nothing can come from that direction. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Torches are presently a super limited resource. Oh, the burnt out ones probably don't. No idea about that for sure, though. Actually, they might. Nothing can come from that way. Oh, lighting bug. The torch in here is still technically providing light, even though it doesn't, it burnt out. So, whatever. I'll take it, I guess. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Of course, if Flower wants to fix that, $5 says it's gonna require taking into all of those lighting issues that happen. To be fair, the last time I was here, I was hiding from an Enderman, so... Oh, and that just randomly fixed itself, as lighting bugs are wont to do, but that should be fine. Yeah. So I will go and grab that iron in a moment. Yeah. See, the only thing that should be capable of sneaking up on me right now is a spider. So we should be alright on that front. Okay. So once again, the goal is to get myself oh, skeleton head dropped. Isn't that nice of it? Is to get myself... Oh, shit. I never lit this at all. Okay, that's another access into there. An iron... Well, a compass, basically. The iron pick is kind of necessary on the way. Okay, so here's a good spot to block these off. And that should be just safe, so that's fine. Oop, that's a skeleton. Oh, the heat came out of the house. That's what that smell is. That should be fine. Is to get myself a compass and find my way home again. Though that will take a little doing, as it takes a significant amount of time to travel back to spawn with hardcore, or harder core spawns, I guess, might be the way to put it. God fucking damn it. Would you bastards just leave me the hell alone? Oh, that was a fucking creeper. Okay, so he's gonna make his way back up here, but he'll have to come right in front of me here. Oh, actually, I don't think he can because it's a little bit of a jumpy puzzle to get out of that. Yeah, okay, so that's that one dealt with. Where was that creeper sound? Alright, whatever, it's fine. I'm just gonna... Just in case, that should be completely spawn, or mob-proof, well, completely non-spidered proof, but, you know. Okay. So now I should be safe to mine again. I need to get some of that string out of the fucking mine shaft. Though there is a path in down there rather than the one past the skeleton there. I think that's the way I'll go. Okay, yes, chat is finally showing up on screen. It's not super high resolution. My spawn. So I had a significant chunk of iron plus a fairly large hemp farm going. BM Thalnos? Thalnos? I guess that'll do. So, yeah, I definitely, like, it is definitely worth getting there, right? I have iron tools, I have enough iron to make myself an axe when I get back, so that I'll have that. I've got a number of caves around it that'll be pretty good for mining in, hopefully, once I can get set up with that. I also have a pretty decent stock of old school torches because, you know, pre-ah. That is a mildly concerning amount of noise coming from that skeleton. I should probably, for my own paranoia's sake, just get that so nothing can get up. Oh, there's redstone down there. I don't know how the hell I'd safely get to that, but you know. Okay, actually. Let's just keep mining the shit out. There's a couple solid chunks of iron there. Oh boy. Yeah, among the things that were going on with my spawn base is I was looking for enough diamonds to make a pick, which unfortunately the cave that I'd been primarily using, while it did run down to the third strata, it didn't actually have... It kind of dead-ended before I found any diamonds in it. And there's another cave close enough to it that I could hear mobs through the walls, but I couldn't quite find it, and I didn't want to burn all the durability on my pick digging. So, alright, let's get this stuff. Oops. Okay, there's that. 3 more I can grab here. Yeah, that's all not worth. And then we go down and we see what we can manage about the mine shaft. The nice thing about digging at lower strata, which is I don't end up with as much garbage in my inventory. Okay, I'm not gonna use this stuff ever. Just get. Oh, my inner hoarder just kind of got a little pissed off, but well, that guy can go fuck himself. Anyway. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Fuck me. Okay. Ooh, that's an Enderman. Okay, he did not get pissed off, thank God. Okay. We'll light that up that way. Okay, so then if I lock those 3 off and do that, nothing can get to me. Okay. I think. Ooh, you've got a shovel. I already have an iron shovel, though yours would be oh, wait. I gotta finish with this area first. Get that up. This splits, that's safe. This should actually is not safe. So many resources, so I can't afford to not. But okay, so that goes down to 3rd strata. Yeah, I am in a mine shaft. I do not like them at all. Oh. Thank you, spider. I have never liked mine shafts overly much, and apparently a bunch of people in the community actually, like, because if you don't get this kind of horse shit, they're actually relatively easy to seal up and make safe. Like, as places to mine go, they're pretty alright. Enderman. Okay. I did make some spare axes, so we're gonna rearrange that so that makes sense again. I'm gonna dig this guy up. Okay. There was a zombie in here. I don't know what the shit. Fuck me. Okay. Happened to said zombie, but go. Sealed off in a manner which keeps things out. Okay, timing. I'm certainly running out of time. Yeah, combine my what the, oh fuck. So, that's not great. Yeah, I know. 0, but... Right now... Oi. There we go. Oh, fuck. That's bad. Alright, so we're just gonna grab this and get the hell out of here. Because my signal torch is also getting low. So honestly, it's about time. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. We're out. We're out. We are out. Okay. Nope. We done. Goodbye. How are you still here? Fuck. No. How? That's bullshit. Okay. Fine. Oh, damn. That was dumb. I blocked off his path. He shouldn't have been... Oh. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Kneegrass. I assume that's what it's supposed to be. Okay. So I'm pretty sure hardcore spawn always drops you near the edge of the available circle. Like there's kind of it's not a. I don't think hardcore spawn actually functions in a circle. I'm pretty sure it actually functions in a ring. So at this rate, I've had 4 pretty well-developed bases. So, honestly, well, because large biomes, the ring is about 16 times bigger than it otherwise would be, so I actually don't have great odds of landing in one of these bases yet. But as this keeps happening, the odds get better and better. Okay, oh, there's like a lava pool or something over there. Got a spot with better availability? No, not great. Shut your face hole, Dallas. Okay, well, odds are I'm nowhere near where I just was, so... Okay, that's interesting. I'm betting, I think harder core spawn might have affected that, because I did a little testing on the distances involved in hardcore spawn, and I always was getting way out near the edge of the available spawn radius. I did not check what spawns were like post-nether, so I can't speak to that. But the I was consistently spawning a minimum 5-day walk away from spawn. Because, you know, I'm a masochist and I play on large biomes. Oh, so many stones to dig up. So how's everybody else doing? Because I know this is not particularly entertaining to watch. Oh, well, that sounds like fun. Zero-player game. Okay, there we go. Stones. Let's make a couple clubs. Oh, so much tree punching. Oh boy. Come on. Just a little more. You know what? Let's get a little greedy. Let's go for the third. Okay, chicken. Not going to kill the chickens. Oh, fuck me. Two. Okay, there we go. So that's some clubs. Well, let's go club some lovely woodland creatures. Damn it, double damn it, triple damn it. Fucking trees. Bastard, where are you? Come back here. Did anybody else hear that double tool break sound happen? Like, it sounded like it broke, and then it broke again. Come on. I can get at least a little more food yet. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting bit of shenanigans. Here are sheep. There we go. I don't think I have enough durability to get another one, but I can try, I guess. Oh, wolves. Of course, there's wolves in these woods. Wouldn't there be? Oh, well. Goodbye, sheep. Actually, I prefer to get... There we go. Okay, so now I need 7 more sticks to make it through the night. And then I dig myself a hole. Because I don't know why people don't just dig themselves holes for their initial shelters. It's definitely the best way to go. Two. This is certainly going to take a few minutes. Yeah. But as secure shelters go, there really aren't a lot of better options for your first night. And it's super easy to just dig out a 2x1 hole and live in it. 3 more sticks and night is coming quickly. So this might not have been the best terrain to go for the triple club in, but the good news is I won't get gloomed. It's been a couple of nights since that, so it should actually be almost a full moon. Just need 1 more. Come on. Almost there. Oh. Did I say good news? I don't know that it being nearly a full moon is good news, because there's fucking wolves about. Fuck. As I look for a decent location to dig a hole. Just need... here we go. Oh. Fuck. Double fuck. Shit. Fuck me. That's bad. That's doubly bad. Fuck. Okay. I found home. Home is right here. Assuming I can dig myself a hole before any more mobs get up on me. Shit. Piss. Double piss. Shit. Alright, I'm a dead man. Damn it. Okay. Oh, no, that's not the one that I was at. Okay. So, I guess ooh, no, don't look directly at the Enderman. The real question is, can I find where the fuck I was when I just died? Unfortunately, I wasn't doing so great about watching for landmarks, so I don't give myself good odds. Yep. Okay, ooh, creeper right there. Skeleton too. You know what, we're just gonna... a little bit. But if that is... okay. Right. Oh, river. Fucking squids. Hats everywhere. Okay, but this was the direction I went from here. I might actually be able to... no. Okay. Yeah, Yep, and this is... Yeah, it is. Okay, which means I went this way. And I was initially looking at going... over here for shelter, but then that didn't work out. So then I went... Jesus bloody Christ. Up here. That is an awful sound. That's fine, though. That's fine. Okay. Now, where was that spot I was digging? Pretty sure it was over on this side. Oh, nope. There's a creep. Actually, can we just... There you go. Would have been nice if you had done that just a little bit closer to the sheep. Shit. Shit, 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 shit. Everything is fine. Okay, well, I guess this is how we're spending our first night. Yep, right bloody on top of me. Okay, okay. Okay. So, if I could just, let's see right here, not bad. Let shelters go. Okay, just need to get 2 more blocks dug. I'll be fine. 1 more. Come along now. Could you just... Okay. See? Everything is fine. I don't know what everybody was freaking out about. Also, looking back at chat, J-Stu, yeah, thanks. It mostly just took a little, yeah, I'm not going out just yet. I'm gonna let the forest around me burn a little bit. Like, once I kind of got my bearings, it wasn't too hard to find. But it definitely took me a minute to figure out where I was and find some kind of recognizable landmark. And a little bit of blind luck. It's not mince words here. I don't know, it's not morning out there. I don't know who the hell said that. Okay, see? This is fine. Although that's actually just kind of starting to get on my nerves. I probably should only convert those one at a time, but it's fine. Also, thankfully, there were some fucking spiders who dropped shit around here, so I can go and get those right away in the morning. Yeah, that light y'all saw outside was not dawn, at least not at first. It was actually just the forest on fire around me. Although it is almost dawn. I'll just burn through this rock so that I can get a couple more stones, and then we'll go string hunting, which I believe there should be some to the east of me, because I think that direction was east. Yeah. The one nice thing about dying in the middle of the night, on the first, like, is, my hunger got reset. Although I did have to burn a bunch of it to not die again. I also didn't get my mystery meat, which is a little concerning, but... Okay. I really shouldn't do that while I'm actively standing in the fire. Okay. String. Need some string. I remember seeing it's a little bit off this way, I think. Yeah, because here's that tree, and wolves will quiet it down, and it'll take a few days to get hungry and start attacking me. Oh, there's a zombie around somewhere. String. Where is some string? Okay, there's that lava pit. Ah, there's some string. So this is going to take a minute. And this is why I was using the chisel rather than a stone to do it when I had access to a chisel. This just takes fucking forever. I don't actually have any sticks either. Goddamn. Yeah, like, as options go, it's better just to kill the spiders yourself. And that is by design. Oh, hey, Z. So... yeah, I mean, also, there are better tools for doing it. Yeah, a bit. I hate abandoned mine shafts. I despise abandoned mine shafts. Abandoned mine shafts need to go fuck themselves. Okay, where's the clearing I burned? Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, the reason I went in there, I think I stated pretty explicitly, Dallas, which is I needed the resources out of it. It's too valuable to ignore. Okay, legit, where the fuck did my cave go? Okay. Legit, where the hell? Damn it. Well, the fire's almost certainly gone out because I had to muck about finding the place. Okay, that's too far. Where the ass is... Okay, well, we'll head back this way. Oh, here. No, not here. There's trees still here, so that obviously can't be it. Where the piss? My overland navigation skills are not super great, by the way. Fuck me. Where the fuck? God damn it. Now I can't even eat until fucking effect wears off. Seriously? I'm gonna starve to death. I'm going to starve to death. I should have just stopped and made another campfire. Now I won't have the damned hunger to do it. There we go. At least no longer starving. Okay. Seriously though, what the piss happened to my base? Okay, seriously? What? Well, I guess I succeeded 2 out of 5 times. It's better odds than... It's not actually that far off from the actual odds. Yep. Riveting gameplay, I know, but... Okay, there's the desert and the fucking river. Okay. That's more bloody desert. Okay, so this is the... God damn it. Now I'm, like, I don't even need to... Oh. Yeah. Yeah, mostly because I'm too damn stubborn to give up on finding my base. My hole in the ground, I guess I should say. Also, I don't have enough time to actually collect the resources I would need in order to not die at this point. Yeah, okay. So we head this way a little bit. There should be. I swear to God. Right, I should just need to head this way a little bit. To find. That's neat. Where the fuck? I am so confused right now. I don't... I just... Okay. Because I spawned somewhere over here-ish. Right, how far did I head? South. Oh, what the... Alright, now I'm just super confused. Like... Okay, so I initially spawned in that desert over there. Oh, and there's a ravine right here, too. Oh, that's convenient. No fucking way. Oh, that... Right. Fucking squids. Fucking squids. Now, what I'm wondering, though, is that the plains that I've been living in this entire fucking time? Oh, and it's, like, full moon proper now. And I got nothing left to eat. Like, legitimately, it could be. Yep. Skeletons, get there. Good wolf. God damn it. Nope. You know what? Just... Okay. Mountains in a swamp. Don't recognize that terrain configuration. So... let's just start digging. Okay, I'll look at that later. See, I don't want to check that while I'm still playing, you know. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's not awful if you have a chisel. Like, it's definitely frustrating without it. Look, it could be a fair number. You've already seen 2, Dallas. That's a pretty, like, cheap bet right there. Okay. What do you mean, no? I have died twice this stream, Dallas. Well, then you should have said 5. Because Zaruk didn't ask how many more. Learn to read. Ass. Okay. So, I've been playing, you can just address questions directly to me, Nightfire, I don't care, for the record, but, this world started up with the new Christmas update. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zero Player Game. So, when Flower Child started updating Better Than Wolves again around Christmas time, I started up playing, though I guess I didn't actually start this world until, February. And I've got about 60-odd hours of playtime in it. If you check below the stream, there is a there's a link to my YouTube channel where I have uploaded all of my stream recordings, and I have streamed nearly 100% of my time on this world. I've done like a little bit of tiny stuff off camera once or twice, like making a tool or two in a perfectly safe environment. And fucking hell, did it have to rain? But yeah, so yeah, I've got a base that has a pretty large supply of hemp and iron waiting for me. I'm also on large biomes because I hate myself, apparently. I actually, before Harder Core Spawn was introduced, I actually thought that the changes to large biomes had already been added to the game a while back. So this does make it significantly harder to just walk home, because prior to Harder Core Spawn, I could just take a look at... so I got a desert on that side of me and a swamp on that side of me, this way home. And I've done that many times. And because it was always within a day's walk, like it wasn't 100% foolproof. But it was always, you know, a day's walk. So if I was correct, which definitely happened more than half the time, I could just straight up walk home. And so it kind of defeated the purpose of Hardcore Spawn, and that's definitely been some of what I've done a couple times before realizing how much the new spawn mechanics don't work with that idea. I've yeah, but it also makes much nicer building. Yeah, it's much better for building things. So, like, I like not having biomes so tiny that my builds cross 3 of them. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, the oops, I just slipped off camera there. The other bit is it makes for a couple of extra projects that I need to do, and it makes them more interesting, because like I said, with normal spawn mechanics, you just kind of have to orient yourself and walk. At least prior to the Nether. I don't know how much the Nether increases the spawn distance in a standard biomes world. But you just kind of have to go, oh, well, pretty sure my base is that way, and start walking, and you can make it home. It's very close, J-Stu. It's about a couple 100 blocks away, but I know the direction to my base from spawn. So I can compensate for that when I start walking. Because yeah, like prior to hardcore spawn, prior to hardcore spawn, because this world started prior to that, I died 3 times, and my 3rd time left me very close to my original base, and I was able to just do, as I say, and walk home. And I was able to harder core spawn, Dallas. That was the changes released a few patches ago that changed so that spawn distance increases over or based on where you are in tech progression. So basically, once you get to the Nether, your spawn radius increases. The available spawn radius increases, and then once you get to the end, it increases again. Okay, so this time you'll actually get to see the way I tend to build my bases properly. No, I never made it to the Nether. I actually intentionally avoided going there because I wanted to do some exploring first and build outposts around my hardcore spawn range. I mean, again, Dallas, normal hardcore spawn range is a fucking joke. So, if you're good at navigating over land, so it's really not that bad. Yeah, that was the big one. So your default radius is 2 kilometers. With with larger core spawning, it increased it to about 8, I think. I'm pretty sure just multiplied it by 4. which means you can make a 2-kilometer journey in a day if you press. It takes about 8 minutes, assuming the terrain doesn't fuck you. And you can do that on a standard, like on your 10 pips of food. So if you have food back at your original spawn base, and you can orient yourself in the correct direction, you can just start walking and make it home before dusk. That depends on how much you meander around your surrounding terrain, because, like, especially prior to this with large biomes, it was super easy to just recognize where you were, at least I find. Do that. And it's proper storming out, too. Even better. So yeah, I could just look and go, oh, okay, so I've got a swamp there, and the only one of those that's in any reasonable distance of my base was to the north, and that's jungle that I can see over that way, and yeah, the only place where a jungle and a spawn meet was in this direction from my base, and just start fucking walking. Like, it wasn't as easy on normal worlds, but it was still definitely doable if you explored at all. But with the distance increases due to nether access and the distance is increased when you access the nether, and the distance increased to hardcore spawn. That's definitely no longer a viable strategy. Which I am still in the process of unlearning the habit of trying to identify my location and start walking towards someplace I've been. Because if you assume that you spawn, and I think this is relatively accurate with the new spawn mechanics, that you spawn within, well, at least on larger worlds, large biomes, you spawn within a kilometer, so between 7 and 8 kilometers from spawn. You will, what's that? So, my brain is failing me. Hold on. So, that leaves you with an area of about 50 square kilometers of potential play areas you might have spawned in, right? And yeah, that's pretty big. That kind of makes finding your way, finding some place that you've already been, not particularly likely. I'm helped out a little bit that I think a decent-sized chunk of my available hardcore spawn radius is buried under a fucking ocean. Is it 7 with the nether unlocked? I don't know. Because remember, I'm talking about large, yeah, that's just it. That's exactly what I'm saying, see, is that the biomes themselves are a landmark that you can use to navigate in large biomes. And you can still do that a little bit in non-large biomes worlds. That's, I don't know what the distance change is with the nether Nightfire. What I'm saying is the distance for hardcore spawn with large biomes is 8, and I think there's also the current changes also introduced a minimum distance. I don't have a confirmation on that right now. I would need to do a fair bit more science, but I am, I'd say, a good 75% confident in that information. So, take that for what it's worth. And I'm guessing that it might be 7 kilometers on the large biomes world, but I don't know for sure. Right, that is purely a guess. The point I was trying to make is there is a massive amount of space in that ring. You basically assume it's a 1 kilometer wide ring around the... Fuck me! I don't have anything else to throw on the fire. Oh, I should have been doing this a little bit, but I'm actually a little surprised I'm not getting gloomed right now. What do you mean more spawn spots, Nightfire? Like, I'm not sure what you're talking about with spawn spots, Nightfire. The number of spots in the spawn. Like, that a player can spawn? Like, I mean, theoretically, yes, because it's just based on the area. Like, I'm pretty sure Flower Child has confirmed that no, Minecraft will, he's programmed it such that it will just randomly choose a location inside the available area and drop you there. So in other words, if you know, yeah, I'm pretty sure with the old methods, it would literally just pick a space anywhere within 2 kilometers of spawn and drop you there randomly. The tendency for people to think there are specific locations where things spawn is a combination of the human tendency to overestimate pattern recognition and the some artifacting from the way that Java generates random numbers. Right. Because, yeah, people are real good at finding patterns where there aren't actually a pattern, where there isn't actually a pattern. Just kind of how our brains are wired, you know? And I have to wait for this storm to pass before I can do anything. I might just starve to death because I can't do anything without dying until the storm is gone. Like, if it had just been regular rain, I could have gone out and just gotten some distance and I'd have been fine. But because it's a storm, mobs can spawn in it. We're not quite halfway into the stream just yet, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break and let Minecraft continue to run in the background so that the storm burns itself out before I get, as soon as possible. So enjoy the sounds of thunder for a few minutes. Be right back. Okay, I swear to God, Minecraft is trolling me because as soon as I took off my goddamn headset, it stopped storming. So the game is paused. I'll be back in a few minutes. See you in a bit. Alright, and I'm back, and let's get right the hell back into this. Oh boy. Oh. Well, and then you de-aggroed, so, you know, whatever. Fucking spiders, man. Don't make any goddamn sense. Oh no, you didn't de-aggro, you're just stuck. Ha ha. Oh. Okay, now you de-aggroed. Good. Oh boy. What? Well, I shouldn't be alive. Huh. Okay. Oh! Right. I'm near a swamp. Fuck everything about that. Ah, well, have a good night then, Nightfire. Thanks for coming by. Mr. Spider, I think you have something that belongs to me. Or apparently not. Oh. That's a skeleton stuck in the water. Alright. Well. I think I'm far enough away that this is fine. Oh, there was an enderman. Keep an eye on that slime. Fuck. Come on. Yep. I see that. There we go. So I should be able to circle back around. And also, I want that string. I think I'm gonna end up staying where I'm at. Oh, I've got a little time yet, don't I? So yeah, this is not that mountain range. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely hear him before he even gets close to me. That fapping is very distinct. So I'm not too concerned about the slimes. Okay. That should be enough wood to be getting on with for the moment. Alright, and then we also want to grab this bit of string. And then we can go and hide in our cave for another night. And see if we can't figure out where the shit we are. And if there might be better options for where to stay. Okay. Because this is not super great. Like, extreme hills are just not a pleasant place to have to live, as it goes. Oh. There we are. So, let's dig out a little bit of dirt in here. Make himself some space. Oh, that was entertaining random chance. And just to irritate everybody who doesn't, who gets bugged by this, I'll put my fires right in front of the door again. Okay. Two, three, and okay, and more pointy sticks. Okay. And then a little digging. So, oh, and before I forget, we do that. Oh, it's a half minute, right? And then we do a little digging. Oh. And hey, the fires are lit. A little more space to dig stone from. Okay. Oh, not bad. Let's keep that pointed into the right location. Okay, so, now, the one thing I'm not sure about is whether it would be better for me to head east or west. I don't want to go into the swamp, so heading south isn't a great idea. But I'm not sure whether I should head east, west, or north, come morning. Thank God for the updates to that, so that that doesn't kill me when I do that. Any thoughts from the chat? Yep. Oh, come on. Okay. Back to work. Please don't all jump in with your responses at once. No need to overwhelm me. I suppose there's no need for me to be sarcastic either, but well, that never stops me. Oh, come on, finish cooking. No, I should probably consume that. Oops. One more, because I think that will get another stone. Oh. Ah. Well, here's hoping that's enough to get through the night. As I don't actually have any more available burnables. At least not with, Firebow notwithstanding, but kind of need that one. Alright. Well, in the absence of dissenting opinions, I'm going to head east come morning and follow along the edge of the swamp and see where that leads me. If it happens to lead me to a desert, I know where I am. If not, well, I haven't the foggiest. And also, well, there also might be some forests out that way. Like, I've seen a couple of extreme hills biomes. So I might be in any of them, or none of them. Honestly, I should start taking note of the oh, fuck me. Oh, that's getting burned. I I think I'm going to start taking note of the biome configurations that I run into. As I don't really have any other good way to, quit that. Oh good, it's almost dawn. So... Come on, finish cooking so I can... before I leave, please. I should do this as well, since I'm thinking about it. There we go. Okay. Good enough. Let us head out into the day. Things are on fire. No creepers trying to drop on me, so that's nice this time. There are a couple strings up there. I suppose I should go and grab that before I get out of here. Okay. This takes forever to do these days. Before I get entrenched, just double check, make sure there's nothing around that's gonna try and murder me. Okay. So, yeah, present plan. Oh wait, is that? I need to head a little bit that way and take a look, but that might be a plains over there, in which case, to hell with going this way. I'm gonna head and go through the plains, where I can get a shit ton of food easy. Just also grab the contents of this tree. Okay. No, this is not anywhere where I have a remote idea what I'm doing at. Or where where it is, I should say. But yep, that's definitely a plains. There's too much grass for that to be extreme hills, and I think it's turning the brighter green of plains. So right, the other bit. Use my my drumstick here to dig up some fucking clay. Let's see, if each one drops 6, I need to mine 3 in order to get enough resources. I need to remember that. I also shouldn't have done that. I should have done that. But... I mean, you know, you're not wrong. Oh, that one had been injured before. Oh! That's a lot of murderous fucking cows. We're just gonna not. Yep, they all freak out behind me. Yes, okay, because this is proper plains. So there should be more. Oh, no, that's not. Unless, is it? It could be. I guess it's not out of the question. We'll find out in a second, I suppose. And I know I'm muttering to myself like some kind of crazy person, but well, I don't think anyone here expects anything less of me. So, but plains with a snow biome on one side of it. A little reminiscent of where I just was. Or at least of where my previous base was. Okay. Also, holy shit animals. Like... Honestly, plains might... Like, honestly, this is why I love having my bases... No, this is not where I was previously. Okay. On the edge of a plains. Because plains don't provide everything you need, but they do definitely provide some of the things you need very well. Which is to say, holy fuck food. Mostly because I forget, to be honest. There is that too, though stone shovels aren't particularly good at acquiring large quantities of dirt. They're better than your bare hands, but only by a little bit. So I need a bunch of... since you reminded me of that, I should do it a bit more. But yeah, certainly a good chunk of the reason is just, oh, right, I need to do that because I don't have food in abundance right now. Well, actually, I've got plenty of food, I just can't cook it cheaply right now. It is consuming of both time and resources to cook food right now. So, I should remember that. Oh, and thank you for the follow for my... Alright. Fine. I should really read those before I start reading. Also, sometimes there is a conscious decision not to do it when I'm hunting animals, because it freaks them the fuck out. Yes, I see what your name is. I don't have a particular desire to finish reading it out loud. You know why. Also, hi, Telerik. Thanks for coming by. Oh. Hey. Proper forest. That's nice. So let's see if I can find, a good spot to bunker down. Right here. Seems fine. Well, yeah. Nope. Okay. Yeah, if you would kindly just fuck off, that'd be great. Yeah, a shovel would be super nice right now, but like, that's some string that I just don't have. Oh! That's actually kind of annoying. Flower child, where are you? There's some feedback to give. Okay, so let's get ourselves a proper shelter. Fine. And then we'll make some food. And, yeah. So, side note, I think I've mentioned this before, but I've got that little goal down at the bottom of the screen, and I've almost hit my current follower goal, and I know what I'm going to update it to after that. Point being, I'm not 100% sure what to actually do when I hit those various goals. Does anybody have any good ideas? Fuck. 1, 2, oh, and Woven Storm, thank you for the follow, and that would be the 100th follow. So now I'm back to the, I need a good idea. I don't actually have very many of those right at the moment. Yeah, no, not for how easy. I'm not setting these goals to be particularly crazy hard. So, also, I definitely am not doing that for a follow goal. Like, this beard is worth more to me than that. Maybe if I set some particularly crazy subscriber goal, but I also feel like I might lose some people if I did that. 12-hour stream. Honestly, that's not the worst idea. I don't have a lot of plans for today. Well, let's see. That would take me till 5 a.m. Though, yeah, I kind of figured that was a joke. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I would lose some people if I shaved my beard off. Zaruk, ooh, voice squeak. Zaruk did bring up a good option. Which is that I could do, an extended stream, probably tomorrow, which I'm sure everybody would appreciate, because I know you guys really enjoy watching me play Better Than Wolves, or watching people in general, I assume, but, you know, you keep coming back to my channel. You don't need the bang in front of that, Chrono. Honestly, I could do a 24-hour stream if it weren't for the fact that I've got a fucking job. Like, it's not an endurance problem that keeps me from doing it. It's, I need to be alert at work. Also, thank you for the bits, Chrono. Appreciate that. So, yeah. But 12 hours wouldn't be bad. I would need to start early, but Like, that's not unreasonable. Do a stream from like 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. Is my follower goal, or the follower count is sticking at 99 for some reason. Did I lose somebody? I might have, honestly. Like, you know, Mr. Dix over there might have unfollowed after I refused to say his name. Also, hey Chrono, thanks for coming by. But yeah, well, everything seems to be listing my current follower count at 99. But yeah, that's a good one. If I can hit 100 follows, I will do a 12-hour live stream, probably of Better Than Wolves, on the following Sunday. And yeah, I'll figure out what the sub goal, what we'll do for when I hit my sub goals. Oh, and there's J-Stu, and you've also become the new Bit Boss, so congratulations on that. So yeah, I guess that count should update in a second. Just takes a minute for all the things to get up to, it might actually just be Twitch's API being slow too. So, let me, if I go over here and our next goal is that 128. But for now, we've hit 100, or at least we will in a second. Oh, and I should be mining stone while I have the time. Yep, oh. Oops. That's going to require a little editing. I'll fix the bar in a bit. But for now, the point has been made. We've hit 100 follows. So, yep. Bonus stream tomorrow. Probably going from 1 p.m. Central Time until 1 a.m. Central Time. So, I'm assuming that sounds good to everybody. Alright, so Zaruk, while you're in the mood for having good ideas, any good ones for my sub goals? Or was that the only good one you had? I know you don't have a lot of them. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Cannot keep my cursor focused. Excuse me. Zambi. You don't need to at me with everyone, Zero, just because I can see. But so the one thing about building projects is I'm like, first of all, I'm not just a Minecraft streamer. Yeah, okay. Although, honestly, having the sub goal just being, hey, let's hit some. That's not a terrible idea, although even if we don't make it into a punishment game where it's just, hey, I send out every time I hit my sub goal, I send out a thing to all of my current subscribers and go, hey, what do you want to see me play on stream? And I'll add that to, I'll guarantee at least one stream of that in the upcoming week, plus, maybe more if I actually enjoy it. Because I'm assuming I'm reasonably confident in saying that there will be better content if I am enjoying what I'm doing than if I'm not. But that's yeah, okay, that's a thought. I'll keep an eye on this. And zero player game again. What I was trying to say is I don't know that a building project necessarily works too well because I haven't often been in one place long enough. And if there's a building project that I want to do, I'm just going to kind of want to do it. I'm just going to kind of go for it and do it. I don't want to, I don't particularly want to wait on subs to, do project. I don't know. I'll think on it. I assume I've got a little bit of time before that happens. Because I haven't been gaining them too quickly. Also, in the event that there's anybody curious as to how I'm determining what my goals are, for the record, what I'm doing is I'm just doubling the goal every third time. So, my first follower goal was 100. The next one is going to be 128, and the one after that will be 160, and then the third time after the 100 will be 200, and then 256, 320, 400, etc. Because that kind of growth tends to be... Ooh, shit. That type of growth tends to be exponential rather than linear. So, yeah, exponential growth on the goals. That just might be my inner math nerd showing a little bit, but hey. Part of what you get when you start watching this stream. If math offends you, well, you may wish to. Yep, de-aggroed. Fucking weird. Did you leave any webs laying about out here? Hey, Creeper, come here. Comrade. Oh, hey, village. Come along, would you? I have job for you. Good work, Creeper. I really should have seen that coming. If you would just burn down, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Okay. Spider. I don't see any string laying about. Oh, hey, you there. If you would. No. Thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated. Aren't these creepers being so helpful? Yeah. honestly, creepers, really helpful these days. I don't believe that's the same building, although it could be. No. No, it's not. It can't actually be, because that's the wrong shape. Though I should go and check it out real quick. Yeah, there's too many animals around, for one thing. Secondly, there wasn't an extreme hills biome right next to it. Like... It, like, legitimately just can't be the same one. Yeah. No. This isn't even the one that I looted for its, ladders in the plains. So there was one that I did that. There we go. Letting it restrict themselves. Yeah, no, Dallas, I'm nowhere near where I was before. I have 0 frame of reference on where the fuck I am relative to anything. Grab those. Anyway, let's go back, restoke my fires, and harvest some of the string that's laying about. I'm not actually going to worry about the animals right now. Wait. The hell? I didn't do that. Did I? Have I been here before? On the previous one, surely. No, I'm pretty sure my base was over here, though. I guess it's not out of the question that I've been here before. I have died a few times. It actually does seem a lot of spiderweb to be on the ground for someplace I've never been. Fuck. Well. Okay. Well, I mean, most of the time I don't need them is the thing, right? Because within each given spawn, my sense of direction is usually enough for me to just find my way and do things. But with hardcore spawns, maybe that's not such a bad idea, is to leave cheap markers around. I mean, and heck, I suppose I can even do something like that right now. Since I have a moment, and I have some materials, and one of the changes to the current thing allows me to be a bit more creative with these. Because, yeah, that's a thing now. Boom. There we go. Something, it's not the most obvious, but pretty distinctive, distinctively unnatural. I don't particularly feel like climbing about and to try and do anything fancy with it, but well, that's good to hear. That will probably... Oh, boy. I mean, if you and Doug don't mind being on stream with me when we play, we could, actually, we'll have to coordinate schedules about that, but, like, yeah. That might be a thing we could do. I've got a couple ideas for games that I wish that I kind of want to play going forward. Stardew Valley wouldn't be a bad one. I actually hadn't thought of it before, but it would make a good game for this stream. I think it kind of fits the general type of games I like to play. That's fair. I'd make the request that you don't be a complete asshat while you're on stream, but I'm not sure that you are even capable. But hey, figure it out. Man, you... Oh, okay, now, alright. You... Yeah. Man, I don't think you would recognize me if I didn't insult you a little bit. Oh, excuse me. Alright. So... Well... Oops. Actually, quick question to the various people in chat right now. Would people... that way? I don't think so. Also, it's nighttime, so fuck all. Be interested in watching me play Stardew Valley. That's fine. Those are fine. Because if there is some interest, I'm like, I think Doug will probably just murder me if I don't play it with him at some point. Simply because he bought the damned game for me. Fuck. I can't see anything. Alright. Oh! Hello, Clyde Paranu? Look, man, if it worked once, it'll work again. However, ooh. Fucking gloom, man. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've dealt with worse. Unfortunately, that part... I am so sad that the company that owns the rights to Bark at the Moon forced me to take it down, because that bit of the VOD was a really entertaining one, where I almost got gloomed. Shit, that was a wolf. But, well, music companies are how they are. There's not a lot to be done about that. Also, hello, Clyde. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Are you familiar with Better Than Wolves? Oh, that just... Holy shit! That's fantastic. See you later, Z. Also, hello, Skunk Monkey 21. Thanks for coming by. How's it going? Well, those are some hungry fucking zombies out there. I was trying to not have that happen so that I could count. Okay, fine. Okay, so I have 28 in inventory right now. Honestly, they're just shelters that can't burn down on me. Like, also, I can now mine the cobblestone for a fuck ton of stone. I don't know if Flower Child intended this, but yeah, I just got 8 bit of cobble, or 8 stones for mining out 1 piece of cobble. Like, holy fuck, that's amazing. Okay, well, since I have a moment, let me go and tweak that. So that's back to fitting. There we go. Oh boy, okay. What have we got? An hour and a half left in this stream? Okay. So we're gonna have to wait. I'm gonna want to wait until this storm ends for sure. I have died several times, Bob. Were you there for the first one? When I was at my proper base? Proper, air quotes. I swear to God, when I finally get back to my real base, I'm gonna actually get mad when I die. I do not, Skunk Monkey. This Better Than Wolves is a mod that changes much. So picks are spaceman tech right now, kinda. Yeah. As in, like, the digging the farming implement? No, I do not have a hoe either. I do not have access to a crafting table right now. I can make axes. Here, I can even demonstrate this. I could make myself either an axe or a shovel. And I should actually make probably 2 more axes real quick. Just so that I have them for weapons. But I don't have the ability to do better than that. To be fair, getting diamonds in vanilla is a fucking joke, Bob. Like, I mean, Dallas, the majority of what changed, I think, was the early game. Honestly, though, I would like to stop dying, too. I really would. But, well, then I go mining in abandoned mine shafts, because, you know... Oh. Whew. Okay. I don't need to accidentally gloom myself. Let's get below where I'm being gloomed so I can cover this. I mean, yeah, I guess. I mean, that's fair, Bob. No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, Better Than Wolves. Oh boy, yeah, Honestly, the changes to the early game are fantastic, because prior to this, I was a lot more prone to just saying, fuck this, and, you know, calling it off for a couple days every time I died. The mid-game of Better Than Wolves is kind of... Oh, jeez. Post-Nether, I would say. Like, the early game is up until the point where you get diamonds. And the mid-game really kicks in once you have access to the Nether, because then you have access to... That's kind of the big... I guess the second big bottleneck of the tech tree now. Because once you have the Nether, you can make more or less, you know, the majority of your big machines. You can make... yeah, you have access to infinite fuel for... yeah, you have... Yeah. Resource scarcity becomes a lot smaller once you have Nether access. That's also the point at which you'll begin to see what am I trying to say here? When you'll begin to be looking for villagers, which is also certainly part of that. I don't quite follow what you mean, Skunk Monkey. Like, survival? Like, it's just... I'm playing Better Than Wolves as a... It's... There aren't really a lot of options in Better Than Wolves. As far as, like, game modes or anything like that. There really aren't any. Like, Better Than Wolves is a mod which completely redoes the game. In a lot of ways. Like... If it could stop raining, that'd be fantastic. Ow! Bastard. Now I should be safe here. I wasn't aware that... Ooh, fuck. Skeletons could actually get shots through there. Oh, hey. Those are... Shit, I'm actually overusing that. Yeah, fucking skeletons, man. Like... Flower Child, why you do this? They didn't used to be this accurate, I swear. Actually, I know they weren't. One of the big things he did. Made skeletons and ghasts actually capable of hitting a player standing still. Like... Oh boy. Let's just grab one more bit of stone, since I've got the time. Oh, hard, like, yeah, I guess you can turn it up to hard. I don't, because that feels excessive. Like, it doesn't really make things better, it just makes you die to mobs faster. And thank you, Skunk Monkey, I appreciate that. But, yeah, it doesn't make the game more interesting. It just adds, like, you just die faster to mobs. Like, that's it. It's not... There are certainly better ways. There are more interesting ways to add difficulty to the game, as Flower Child has so ably demonstrated. Yeah. I believe mobs both do more damage and have more health in hard mode. Quit fucking raining, you goddamn piece of shit. There's not actually anything raining on the bonfire. If water was landing on the bonfire, it would actually get put out around the campfire. Like, there's just this one block where it's coming in because... actually, it's kind of nice to have the ability to check the weather at any point. Oh. Yep. I'm running out of flammables here. You can stop raining any fucking time now. I won't mind, really. Ow, fuck. No, they don't, the blocks don't drip, 0, unless they have running water, unless they have, water on them. Like, actual, like, blocks of water. Or, running water, I believe, will do it too, but, there needs to be, like, the actual block there, not just, rain hitting it. For that effect to happen, like, it would be happening if it... Oh, that's the mobs outside. Yeah, that's the mobs briefly catching fire and being instantly put out by the rain. There's like 6 or 7... That's why I haven't gone outside, for the record. I don't really care that much about the rain most of the time, but there's like 3 skeletons and zombies each surrounding this building right now. I'm just like, I ain't fucking dealing with that shit. I'd rather sit here and slowly run myself out of shit to burn. Thank fucking Christ. Okay. I think that's the worst of that dealt with. One sec. Ironward. So I have been playing on this same world since, there we go. How much time do I have? Plenty of time. Okay, we're good. We're actually fine. One moment. Oh, I can't put it. I cannot throw an entire campfire into the campfire. Mildly sad. Okay. Okay. So I've been playing this world since I want to say Six-Sided Slideshow. Though it was somewhere in that range. I would have to go back and check. Well, actually, if you go down to, below to my YouTube channel, you can see it's been the same world that I've been streaming the entire time. I did not start a new world when came out. Since I already had this world is like my stream world. That is the entire point of this world. Because I never play it anywhere but on stream. And actually, I've only been playing on stream since I started streaming. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, it was somewhere in there. If you go down there and you check the video description of my Better Than Wolves Stream 1, it will have the version number in it. And the date. I don't actually have either of those off the top of my head, though. At least not a definite response. Okay. So we'll be spending one more day here at the church, just because the fucking rain boxed me in for too long. Time check. Oh, hey, thanks for the bits, Wired. Appreciate that. I think you're gonna need a few more of those if you want to take down J-Stew. There's the axe. Sorry, Skunk Monkey, it looks like your last two messages you didn't quite finish, so I don't know what you were trying to say. Ironward, thing is, oh, hey, there's fucking logs right there that I could be mining. As I mentioned earlier, large biomes makes that kind of an irrelevant, concern. Because the amount of space that I'm working with is fucking huge. I mean, like, I generally like to think I know what I'm doing. I mean, he doesn't. At least not officially. Though he made a slight change to large biomes in the not the last release, in a few releases back, wherein the basically spawn radius and distance to functional villages has been quadrupled. Just straight up quadrupled. I am probably a good 5 or 6 day walk from my home base right now, and that's assuming the terrain isn't in my way. If I'm unlucky and there's like an ocean in the way, it could take upwards of 8 days, in-game days, I mean, to walk back. No, honestly, I mean, I guess maybe, as I think through that response, oh, hey! Thank you, Wired, for all the bits. Your catapult has finally taken down the bit boss. So, as I was trying to say, Ironward, so, the vanilla distance, hey, Kyler, thanks for coming by. The vanilla distance for, hardcore spawn is so small that I actually just find it kind of, a joke sometimes, because if you know the surrounding territory, I did a whole discussion on this earlier, so I'll be quick about it, but if you know the territory surrounding your base and you use the biomes as landmarks to kind of get your bearings, you can just pick a direction and walk home. Pick the right direction and walk home after hardcore spawning. Pre-nether. I don't know what the range increase is post-nether. But, yeah. So this actually encourages me to do some proper infrastructure building before I even go to the nether, which I had always intended to do, and then came out. And so I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'm just going to kill myself and experience all of the new things, and Jesus Christ, having to punch a tree down was fucking weird as hell that first day. But, you know, you all know that. So, anyway, what I'm going to need to do, once I get back to my base and I get the resources together to do it, is I'm going to go and I'm going to make a number of... I'm gonna try and do a little mapping and a little road building around, not like full scale roads, but Skunk Monkey, the cow would kill me. I'm gonna build at least shelters and way markers to find my way home, so that I can actually, make my way back to my base without needing to dig all the way to a fucking compass again and kind of navigate the biomes around my start. Anyway, Kyler, well, I'm obviously streaming, you know, playing some Better Than Wolves, and I hit my my first follower goal at 100, so I'm doing a 12-hour stream tomorrow. Also, sorry I wasn't there for D&D this morning. I went to bed at like 5 a.m. last night, and I was a little drunk, so I didn't hear my phone at all when it rang. And it was also in the other room, because I'm even better at this. Speaking of, is this thing... Oh yeah, she's dead. I need to make sure I charge that tonight. Yeah, Skunk Monkey, the cow would actually kill me first. Cows have... passive mob AI has been changed. So that when you injure, if you attack an animal, ooh, ouch. If you attack an animal, place a block or destroy a block within a short distance of another passive mob, it will freak out, right? It will just immediately panic and run away from you. In addition, cows, when they are panicking, will kick you, and they will knock you back a massive distance and do 2 or 3 hearts of damage, I think. I don't actually know what the number is, and I don't particularly care to go do the necessary science to find out what the number is. I don't enjoy getting kicked by cows. They will also panic if... there's also been a couple changes to hostile mob AI. So zombies will go towards cows, sheep, and pigs. They will just walk towards... They will aggro onto them the same way they aggro onto a player, and attempt to eat them, which is part of why there's a severe food resources depleting issue whenever you're playing Better Than Wolves, or one of the reasons. So the zombies can actually trigger, and if they attack an animal, they will also freak out, and so that can get the cows all riled up, and the cows will actually kill the zombies, right? It takes a number of nights for all the cows in your surrounding vicinity to die, because they will just fucking punt the zombies to death. Villagers, well, you might notice there are none villagers around here. And, I've experienced what villagers are like these days. Villagers are going to be fun when I get there, because I need to, they are all zombie villagers. So I'm going to need to round them all up. And I've actually got a really simple plan for that, which I will show you guys later. But I'm kind of proud of it, to be honest. It's the same one. Dallas knows what it is. It's the one we used on our server there. I mean, it's true, though. Right, that is not an exaggeration. The cows will literally just kick them back and forth. No, you don't kill them, because all of the villagers spawn as zombie villagers. And villager trading is a required part of the tech tree. There have been some adjustments made to villager trading for player convenience. But yeah, they are a required part of the tech tree. And so I have a plan to trap them and to cure them. So that'll be the thing we have to deal with when the time comes. But that's a long ways off. That'll require me to be post Nether. Um, no. They can be 0-player game. They just the cure is different than what it used to be. Like I've been there and done that, and I don't think there was anything in like the most recent patch notes about changing villager curing. Um, um, yeah, no, there hasn't been anything since Flower Child did the big change to the way you work with villagers, and that one just changed it so you need to use you use a I think this was actually directly in the patch notes at the time. You take a soul urn and you just throw it at the villagers, and rather than spawning a ghast like it used to, which has now been disabled because you now need to actually do this as part of the tree, it will well, what it does is it causes them to begin the curing process and to permanently aggro the player for as long as the player remains within a certain distance of them. Part of what that means is they won't attack other villagers around them. Like, you'll see when we get there. But basically, it turns soul urns into a splash potion of cures villager, which takes like 5 minutes to happen. But yeah, that was definitely a zombie burning to death. Rabbit hunt? I don't know. What does... I am a bit confused as to what context makes that make sense. Do newer versions of Minecraft have rabbits in them? Is that a thing? We'll just grab that stuff and get out of here. Oh, hey, Creeper. Do we have any spiders around? So I can use you to harvest a little more string. I'd appreciate that if we did. I'm still... Oh, okay, yeah, Skunk Monkey, I'm not Better Than Wolves is not running on, 112. It's not even running on 111 or 110. I'm running on Minecraft version 152. Horses aren't even in the game yet in this version of Minecraft. So, yeah, that's not actually an option that I have. Oh, the fucking alligators? 0? Yeah, I know. Neat idea. Execution, well, about as mediocre as everything else in vanilla Minecraft. Okay, 1 more hour. Like, the thing is honestly, the, no fucking way. No fucking way. What is the not yet in reference to? you got to be a bit more clear about what you're talking about. I don't have 100% like of the context for what you're referring to. Because I'm bad at video games, okay? Okay, no, this is not what I thought it was. Never mind. Everything's fine. But here, you want to see animals panic? Whee! And off they go. The wolves don't, because the wolves are different. Oh, that was a bit of lag on the sound. But anyway, yeah, Hort. Buddy, you're not wrong, Ironwood. Or Ironword. Like, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just bad at video games. Yeah, I do actually have an abundance of food right now. So again, Skunk Monkey, I'm still not sure what you're trying to say. You need to actually speak, like, you can't, abbreviating words, leaving words out is not, you know, I can't follow what you're saying if you do those things. I need the full explanation of the thought that you're having, because I am not inside your head. Okay, so that's the east. Right. God damn it. Okay, that's west. Honestly, I need to find a large... oh no, I do have clay already. So honestly, let's see if I can't find another desert. Yeah, I did a chunk of wood. Fine there. Okay, you know, I think the plan overnight is, no, I've not, Ironword, and I'm gonna put this politely once, Skunk Monkey. It's very rude to tell people how to play the game that they're playing when they're streaming, so, please don't. Like, there's a difference between politely informing me that I'm doing something which is detrimental to my health and explicitly going, hey, do this, before you make a point about me not having reprimanded other people about it. Oh, son of a bitch. It's just wasting fucking durability on that. So, there's a nice batch of chickens here. So, hopefully, come morning, I will have a solid supply of, feathers laying out for me. Oh, why am I using my hands when I have a shovel? Also, apologies for the sirens. I live on Main Street, and it's a little surprising that we haven't heard any earlier today, actually. I've been hearing less sirens lately. So, I think that's good. Probably good. Okay, so I'm solid on stone now, so I don't need to worry about that. How am I doing on wood? I got plenty of burnables, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I see somebody else around here bought Minecraft back in alpha. Still, we're going to spend a night here doing a bit more cooking. Good, it still lets me use beta. I thought it was 15 euros when it was in beta. I was pretty sure the cost went 10 euro, 15 euro, 20 euro. I mean, I could be wrong about that. My memory, that was fucking 9 years ago when I was in high school, so. I mean, who did that anyway? Like, a lot of people did buy it though. Like, a bunch of you guys played it on the same, like, 2 accounts. Okay, Graham gave out his, yeah. But a bunch of people did start buying it, and I still swear I'm the one who got you fucks into it. Thankless bastards. How's it going, Zellner? Nice to see you. I mean, like, yeah, I kind of figured if you're here watching a Minecraft stream, you have some interest in it, and you probably purchased it. I mean, like, yeah, to be fair, I do that with a lot of games too, so I don't have a huge leg to stand on here. I'm mostly just giving Alphonse shit because I went to high school with him. Really? Waited that long? Oh, I mean, also, most people, a lot of, I assume you don't play it that much anymore. But God, no. I was, like, if anything, I was the one who got bullied, though not too badly. Honestly, by high school, most of the kids in my class had mellowed out by high school a little bit. So, but no, we were definitely the group of weirdos always sitting in the corner muttering about video, shit that nobody had ever heard of and playing Magic during lunch break. Yeah, see? 0-player game gets it. Also, back in high school, I couldn't have this beard because I worked a fucking, I worked a job in food, well, I worked in a grocery store, so they force you to come in clean shaven. And, I mean, like, obvious, deterrent, asshole deterrent right here, but it's just too awesome to fuck with. But, yeah. Jesus Christ, it's not a fucking headband. I would like to point that out. This is a strip torn out of an old t-shirt. No, I didn't 0-player game. I had to shave every day because of my job. But yeah, that's a strip torn out of a t-shirt that I used to keep this busted-ass headset attached to my head. I have to explain that every couple of streams. No, let's be real, my ability to grow a beard hasn't changed that much in that much time. Fucking Sean Lesser was a, like, great guy. Fucking freak, though. Oh, yeah, like, I mean, twice a week, but still. Oh, yeah. Like I say, Sean was a great guy, is a great guy, but, like, it was super weird that, like, because, yeah, he didn't bother shaving at all in middle school, and he had fucking mutton chops in 7th grade. It was so weird. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, yeah, no, like, he definitely pulled it off quite well. It's just like middle school, man. Oh, God. Oop, that's an Enderman. Let's not do that. Um, you know, it takes a certain kind of person to pull off mutton chops, but some people can definitely make it look real good. Other people, it looks it looks a little creepy on them. Like, and not because, and not in the same way I'm referring to here, that I was just referring to. Like, whatever. Okay, actually, I am getting a little warm in here. I'll wait. I'll live. What do I have? 45 minutes? Yeah, that's fair. God. It also takes... Ooh, excuse me. It also takes certain genetics. Like, if my beard did not get this long properly, I would be not much shorter, and I would be shaving this thing off. Because it just comes in... I don't know if the camera shows it very well, but this comes in super thin, but, like, just long enough that it doesn't look like complete ass. I mean, yeah, I can never do any of like the close shaves that a lot of people do. That because it just looks, there's just not enough there to make it look good. So, yeah, genetics. Not a lot I can do about it. It also means that the day I shave this beard off is the day that I start shaving again for the rest of my life, because holy fuck am I not going through like the year and a half it takes to grow this thing out. Not again. Deal with the fact that that's going to raise the heat bill. In the air. I apologize. You're probably going to get it shouldn't be too bad, but you'll probably get a little bit of street noise because I've got the front window open now, but... For some reason, I thought it was... Well, no, I was a little cold the other day, so I turned the heat, set the thermostat up a little higher than I usually do, and now it's too damn warm in here. I mean, it's not the worst. I mean, it's Wisconsin, but, like, there's snow on the ground in April, so, Like, the roads are definitely kind of shitty right now. That should be almost morning out there. Maybe I can get the third one done. So. Oh, jeez. I haven't looked at my car since I got up this morning, but when I left the bar last night, there was a solid sheet of ice on it. Okay, Skunk Monkey, if you're gonna just continuously spout random crap into chat, I am gonna have to time you out. Please stop. Like, if you don't have anything to actually say to anyone, don't fucking post like that. Spider. There's chickens about too. You can probably throw some webs at them. Yeah, another one of the changes to Mob AI, though, for anybody in chat that isn't familiar with Better Than Wolves, is spiders now go after chickens. And spiders, whenever they aggro onto something, if it's more than a certain distance away, they will throw webs at it. Like they'll shoot out a little projectile that'll land at its feet and turn into a block of spiderweb, which has most of the normal properties you associate with spiderwebs in Minecraft. He is from central Wisconsin, same as me. Well, or at least that's where I went to high school with him. I don't know if, I don't remember if you're one of those ones, yeah, who came from elsewhere, or you're just a local. Oops. Probably. It depends on the city that you live in, I think, but it's city ordinance in the town I grew up in is you could have fire. Oh, you can't burn garbage anymore? Okay. You can have a fire on your property, but it's no bigger than a particular size. Like, there's a maximum size, which it is... Okay. It's fine. Whew, okay. We're fine. To be fair, Wired, Spider AI has just kind of been fucked for a while. Flower Child tried to fix it. But... Oh, I mean, yeah, alright. So I'm assuming you can... I'm assuming you can still have fires, but you can't burn your garbage. I plan to stream for about another 40 minutes, Zero Player. But, yeah. And the VOD will be up on my Twitch channel right away if you want to come back and watch it there. Or in a few days when after... I'll be uploading it to YouTube after the... there's a... what's the word? There is a minimum waiting period on uploading streams to other sites as per the affiliate agreement. So I can't just... yeah, it's an exclusivity period as part of the contract I signed with Twitch to get them to pay me money. So it's not unreasonable, but it is a bit of a pain in the ass to keep track of. Spiders. Okay, let's go get the spiders. Oh, I should probably not do this when I'm on such low health. It's fine. Oh. Yeah. See, everything is fine. As I sit here walking around on like 4 hearts. Oh, that just went. Those are going out now, aren't they? Ah, but they finished cooking the ones that were on, which is actually part of what I was waiting for. Wow, Zero. Feeling the love right now. Hi, Lori. Hey, look, you're still an ass. Ooh, desert. At least I think that's desert. And there's woods right over there. Okay. Okay. So. I mean, that seems likely. Not technically impossible. Alright. I have dirt in abundance right now. I should really make use of it. I mean, I've got a good start location, and hopefully I can find a cave that doesn't require me to go fucking spelunking in a goddamn abandoned mine shaft again, because I'm getting real fucking sick of that shit. Because that's what killed me. I blame my death at my last significant death on that fucking mine shaft I was in. I will take no bullshit to the contrary. Like, they're just... Yeah. Abandoned mine shafts suck. Unless you get really lucky with their layout. Okay. How are we doing on time? About noon. Okay. So, let's start over here, and this is a proper desert. At least I think it is. Looks like it. It'd be easier to tell if the dirt extended out this way, because like it might also be a beach biome. It's hard to tell. Oh, hello, Gas Zombie. Thanks for coming by. Alright, so here's hoping that this is a desert and not just a beach. Okay, let's do a little digging. Favorite film? Oof. I'm bad at that kind of thing. Don't, I get picking a favorite of a lot of things. I've definitely got a pretty good affinity for a lot of the recent Marvel movies. And from among those, Winter Soldier was Captain America: The Winter Soldier was definitely the best. But other movies that I really like from outside that option. I mean, yeah. Oh god, I could also give you some shitty trolling answer, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I don't know. I'll go with the Winter Soldier for now, just to pick something. But like, if I had a better memory for this kind of thing, I could probably be persuaded otherwise. Nah, like Lord of the Rings movies were fine. I didn't, like, adore them or anything, and that's the only, like, fantasy-type movie I know of that was any good. Oh, there we go. And I don't have a pick there. I mean, as pets go, I prefer dogs to cats, but I don't prefer, like, any like exotic type animals for a pet. I prefer, but again, that's not really a strong preference. I am a person who has a lot of very neutral opinions and a few very strong opinions. So take that for what it's worth. But I definitely know when I just don't have an opinion on a thing, period. Most of the particularly strong ones are somewhat political, so I'm not going to get into that because I don't particularly feel like having those discussions right now. How are we doing on time, by the way? Where the fuck did the goddamn sun go? Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can just find some place to bunker down. I swear to God, Lori. Oh, you're gonna end up dead, so, okay. Nonsense aside, this hill will do, probably. Yeah, but, like, I like having a fire overnight. And I really don't feel like doing that, because, yeah, burning to death, not a great way to go. Just ask my great Uncle Val. Oh, a bit difficult now. I might need a Ouija board. Okay. Nope. Start with the bottom one, you idiot. And then we just take the dirt right there. Make the dust into slabs, the other dirt into slabs. And... not yet. I'm sure I will eventually. Like, the next step, now that I've got the clay baking, is to start finding caves. So now that I am, yeah, like I said, now that I've got my clay started, I gotta find a cave. And oh boy, God damn it, 0-player game. Okay. Uh, no, no, like, you didn't get me. I just kind of, that kind of humor just kind of gets a mildly irritated reaction out of me. I used to kick people off the teams or out of my my room on a TeamSpeak server because puns. Fucking gilded. No, there's nobody around from that group right now. Otherwise, I would some of them would catch the humor. No, there's nobody around from that group right now. And I accidentally turned my own stream on. Do that correctly around. What is today? Today is Saturday. Oh no, there's Lori. Well, you weren't around for me kicking Gilded out of the TeamSpeak all the time, but you know Gilded. Can't you set yourself on fire sometimes? I mean, I can, though not by doing this in particular. Fuck me, god damn it, son of a whore. And yeah, alright, that's just gonna happen sometimes. Was not paying attention to how many times I clicked, and I accidentally popped the fucking food off the thing, so it stopped its cooking. Anyway, no, that's not muted on YouTube. That doesn't need to get muted on YouTube. Zombie just ate the fucking sheep, bastard. No, the only issues I have with YouTube are copyrighted stuff. So, you know, I'm not. Basically, it means I'm not going to be turning my Pandora on during my streams anymore. Yep. Little slow there, Wired. I caught it briefly before I saw you say anything. You'll see on the screen. Because yeah. What? How long has it been since I left that village I was staying at briefly? I don't know, a few in-game days. I mean, Ironward, I've played on servers that were post Soulforged Steel. Though, like, personally, I don't know, in, like, solo worlds, I think I've made it into the mid-game. Like, I've definitely made it post-Nether before, solo, though it's been a while since I played a solo competitive world game at all, really. Oh, we have multiple spiders around. Could one of you happen to throw some string, please? There, buddy. Look, you are full of sticky white goodness, and I need it all over my feet. If you would, please. Right here. Right here. Come on. There you are. Come on. You know how this works. Do it. fucking spray me. You can do this. This is not complicated. Generally, yeah, as I am able to. Unfortunately, my builds tend to be bigger than I have the resources for. Like, I'm a little... Oh. Yeah, the amount of gold required... Oh, God. To build anything of a reasonable size in the mid-game is kind of insane. Solo, I don't know that I've ever made it to the end. Though, weak, easily. I don't think I've ever made it to the end solo, though I've been there, plenty in servers. No, the spiders are definitely aggroed on me. I should probably also make, and like I've also played a number of mods that added additional dimensions that I've been to, so I have no fucking clue, basically, how many dimensions I've been in Minecraft before. A lot. I'm not far enough away from him, Wired, is the problem. There's a distance component to it. At least I'm pretty sure that there is. Oh, Skunk Monkey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Ah, fuck. The problem with putting my fires in front of the door. Okay. So we've got a decent supply of string. A rather abundant supply of dirt. Let us see if we can't find a, excuse me, a cave. Like, I actually haven't seen a lot of caves around. Speak of the devil. I'm gonna say I've got a pretty significant supply right now. Lori, I have an entire stack of dirt blocks plus a little bit extra. No, not quite an entire stack. Just shy of an entire stack of dirt blocks, which has been separated out into a couple stacks of slabs. Ooh. I'm not exactly hurting for food now, Lori, so... Not too much dirt. I mean, I pretty commonly... Honestly, I still kind of agree with Doug in that we need a way to add infinite dirt. Like, I want renewable dirt. And I know nobody on the stream has met Doug, except for, you know, Dallas. But if I do get that, Stream Hill's over there. If we do ever get that, Stardew Valley Let's Play going, then you will probably all meet Doug. But that's at least a month away. Potentially longer, as development process tends to take longer than anticipated. Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually know this area. Though I can't be 100% confident on that. But I'm going to take a look real quick, since I have a little time. Yeah, plenty of time. Ironward, you will understand the day you ever meet Doug, but I didn't used to build as big as I do. And then I started playing with Doug. And now I build far bigger than is probably strictly necessary, but still smaller than Doug. He tends to warp your sense of scale after a bit. No, this isn't near my main base, but this might be near one of my previous bases. Not the one where I got to the compass, unfortunately. But there was... Oh, no, because it would have been near that woods. Okay, no, this is not that. This is not where I was thinking. That's unfortunate, because, yeah, it turns into plains over there. Holy... First of all... Yeah, yes, you can get renewable sand and gravel, although one is kind of a function of the other, since you can turn gravel into sand. But you cannot get renewable dirt. There used to be a mod called Better with Renewables that added it, among other things, including renewable lava, although the renewable lava process was a gigantic pain in the ass. Though I guess that was technically limited on... Oh, god damn it. Alright, hold on. Yes, I know. I'm actually just trying to deal with some of the, hold on a second. I want to reload real quick. The renewable lava was dependent on access to a near infinite amount of netherrack, but that's not too bad. No, and also he doesn't appreciate, like, if it doesn't have direct applications to the mod, he definitely doesn't want to hear about it. Like, if it's got a direct application to existing functions, right, but, like, just random stuff like that, which is, you know, really just kind of a personal taste kind of thing, he definitely wants nothing to do with. Because, yeah, that really is all that is. It's just like, I would personally like to be able to have an infinite amount of these resources. But, like, I don't have any functional reason to want that. Yeah. Zero Player Games has it just right. If there is an issue or something missing from the mod, pointing that out is the kind of feedback he's looking for. But he does not want you to tell him how to fix it. That'll get you banned from the forums real fucking quick. And I guess I'll put out there that pestering him in my streams will get you banned from the streams pretty quick too. Like the man is here to relax and enjoy watching somebody play his mod. Don't throw suggestions at him, or like needless suggestions at him. Okay, so that's... God fucking damn it. Anyway, but I mean, Havoc got banned for a day. Like... Flower Child is generally a bit less indiscriminate with permabans, though that's not exactly a hard and fast rule, as a few people have learned, and some of us have been reminded of, but... God fucking damn it, that's still not working correctly. Coal. Oh, there's some iron down there. Not too much. I mean, hush, zero-player game. About the technically infinite. Yeah. So the bit boss is that in the upper left-hand corner. Laurie's explanation, while crude, is technically correct. No, people made a little bit of a thing about taking him down. But yeah, for every bit cheered in the channel, okay. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Yep. Never mind. We're good. But anyway, yeah, the bit boss is in the upper left. Bits cheered in the channel will do 1 damage each to it. So, you cheer with 100 bits, it will take 100 damage. Whoever lands the killing blow becomes the new bit boss. Follows deal 10 damage to it. And subscriptions do 250. So, yeah. Subscribing, unless somebody has recently done a particularly large shot to the bit boss, will probably get it to you. Though it also gets overflow HP, so if there's like a minimum HP on the guy of 100, but if somebody were to say donate 1,000 bits right now, they would get a bit boss with just over 900 health, because of the way I have it configured. Oh, shovel. Not bad shovel either. Where the fuck is my goddamn house? Yep, zombies hanging about. Oh, it's a nice little pit. I am so bad about this. I managed to make it like weeks of playing without losing my way back to a home. Like, ever. And then, like, multiple times in the same stream, I cannot find my damned hole in the ground. Also, I don't know why that creeper just exploded, and that concerns me slightly. Okay, he despawned, so that's good. I might have... Let's be real, I'm not actually that far at all, but I really don't intend to die here. I kind of liked this start. Shit. Nope. Moving. Okay, that's fine. Where my fucking home go? Honestly, worst case scenario, I end up just running around for the entire night. And, oh, there she is. I thought it was facing the other direction. Okay. And like that, we're safe. Bow drill. Come on. There we are. Oh, crack the fingers. Oh. I'm sorry if that bothers anybody, but it's a very difficult habit to break. The knuckle cracking. I'm also a stubborn bastard who can't fucking give up on who is really attached to his garbage homes. Like, even if there's nothing in here, this is my hole, damn it. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to burn the wool for now. Since I don't have... oh, the feathers can be burned as well. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, zero-player game. Actually. I feel like there's a joke being made, but it's just going slightly over my head. Probably reliant on the specifics of something I said. Getting attached to my garbage home. Are you assuming that I'm going to marry a garbage human? Oh boy. Oh, that. Get the fucking flower out of the goddamn inventory. Can I plant the thing somehow? I mean, I suppose. Oops. Really kind of wish I could fucking burn the flowers. No, they don't. Wired, I've tried. Trust me. Man, I don't like fresh wood is too wet to burn too, and that like the fact that the wood that I'm chopping is giving sawdust doesn't make any fucking sense, right? Do you have any idea how long a tree has to be dead for there to be dust when you're cutting it? Oh, fuck. Well. I'm only a little retarded. I've used them before. I've definitely gotten to that tech before, both in single and multiplayer. I mean, if your trees are lighter than air, I don't know how you're breathing because that's some really fucking heavy air. But yeah, I mean, like, point taken of applying real world logic to Minecraft. Maybe not the best idea. But at the same time, like, flowers are just kind of this cheap bit of crap that ends up in your inventory that seem like, at an easy glance, that they should burn, as they're just, plant material. But they don't. Like, I wouldn't expect them to be any more, or any better as fuel than, say, a bit of... like a piece of sawdust or a sapling or something. Hey, I have not been through 100 attempts yet. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. So, however, it is getting to about that time. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to let we're going to give this a minute yet. It's not quite daylight yet. It's definitely getting there. You can get, charcoal is made by putting a log in a kiln, which requires, mid-game tech, and also doesn't seem that, or no, you can turn charcoal into coal dust these days, so it's fine. However, looking at the time, it's a little short of 9 o'clock, so with it just having gotten to the point where I can safely go outside for the day, we'll leave that for tomorrow's stream. So thank you to everybody for being here. It's been fun. Since we hit our 100 follower goal. Oh, right, I didn't fix that on this screen yet. But yeah, since we've hit our 100 follower goal, we will be doing a big 12-hour stream tomorrow, which should be fun, at 1 p.m. Central Time, or about 8 hours ago tomorrow, like in about 16 hours. So, yeah, it's gonna be that's gonna be the what I do every time I hit my my follower goal. I will do a big 12-hour stream the following Sunday as a celebration. Still haven't figured out what I'm doing for my sub goals. Think I still have a little time to think on that one though. Anyway, all that said, thanks for being here, everybody. I'll catch you next time.